Desire God to speak. This is the example that I found that we need to follow. We need to desire to be in God's presence, and we need to desire for Him to speak. And you know by this point what I'm going to say. If you've not read Psalm 83 and 84, you need to go read it. Find your own space. You're going to be much more benefited, much more helped by the Lord than even watching this video. So try to find your own space for today. But here's what I found, an example for us to follow. Is desire God to speak. Psalm 83 begins, O God, do not keep silence. Do not hold your peace or be still, O God. What a great example for us to follow if we began each day saying, God, please don't be quiet. Please speak to me. Please tell me something great about yourself. Please tell me what I need to do today. Oh, what a much better day you and I would have if that was the example that we followed. Lord, please do not be silent. Now, why on earth would we want God to speak? Well, I can think of various reasons, but here's one that the psalmist gives us, that Asaph gives us. He says the reason is your enemies make an uproar. Oh, God, your enemies are making a ruckus of things down here. That would be a good reason for God to speak. And here's the sad thing, is that sometimes you and I, if you are a Christian and a follower of God, you and I can be those that are making a wreck of things. We have to realize that we are, of course, if you trust in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you are a brand new creation, but still residing within your heart and your soul is what we call the sin nature. And it can wreak a havoc on your life. It can just really tear things up. So let us recognize that we need to ask God to speak to us every single day, because if not only the enemies outside of us are causing a mess, it's even the enemy inside ourselves. Enemies are making an uproar. If you read the rest of that psalm, you'll see various examples of the enemies of Asaph's day. Going on down here, we see that the psalm closes by saying that we're asking God to be silent, or asking God to speak and not be silent, to have victory over his enemies, so that they may know that you alone, whose name is the Lord, are the Most High over all the earth. That should be our primary attitude, is that God be exalted and that everybody recognizes that He is the Most High over the earth. And then Psalms 84 is talking about longing for God's presence, longing for His temple in this particular psalm, in this particular context. But you and I need to be longing for God's presence. My soul longs, yes, faints for the Lord, for the courts of the Lord. So indeed, when you are asking God not to be silent, when you're asking God to speak, you're also telling the Lord that you want to be in His presence. You want to experience Him. And that would indeed be a great example for us to follow every single day, and say, Lord, please speak, and please let me experience your presence. Why? Because blessed are those who dwell in your house. Verse 4. Oh, you're going to be extremely blessed if you are experiencing life with the Lord. Going on down to verse 10. Famous verse. For a day in your courts is better than 1,000 elsewhere. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell in the tents of wickedness. That should be our attitude. Oh, I'd rather hang out with the Lord than experience the greatest blessings of this life, because indeed being with God is the greatest blessing in life. And then the psalm ends by saying, blessed is the one who trusts in you. So the reason that you and I need to ask God to speak every single day, the reason you and I need to seek to be in His presence every single day, is because blessed is the one who trusts in you. You will be blessed if you're spending time with the Lord. You will be blessed with a special peace on the inside. Try it, my friend, if you don't already. I pray that's been a blessing to you guys. I'll see you in the next video.